My mom would come to some studio sessions with me and be praying under her breath. I didn't know that at the time. I know that now, but again, it was still devil's music, but just make sure that she was covering me spiritually. And so again, I would ignore a lot of that. I would sometimes get friends sending me videos of so-and-so sold their soul to the devil. And you would just think it's tabloid stuff. So I would shoo it away. I'm like, this is crazy stuff. Till the one day that it comes from the horse's mouth. And so I'm working with a producer who's worked with everyone. I mean, to name a few, Destiny's Child and Michael Jackson were his biggest artists that he's worked with. So he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
And we're in a session one day and we take a break. And he's like, let's go for a walk. Now, this studio was in the basement of a hotel in Miami, and the hotel was under renovations. So we're walking around the suites and we're away from everybody else. And he was a good guy, like nothing weird, but he's like, so let me tell you something. You know that if you sold your soul to the devil, you can have instant fame tomorrow? So now this just became real because it came from his mouth. And he's not saying it like a joke. This is real. This is matter of fact. This is, hey, if you did this, both of our careers will be on a whole nother level. Because he was kind of blacklisted at this time. He was trying to get his career back up. And as soon as he said this, I fell on my knees. I felt the weight of my conviction. And I always say this, I felt like there was an angel that either stepped in the room or drew his sword, because I couldn't stand it, neither could he. He found himself on a chair, I'm on the ground, and I'm crying out to God, like, forgive me, because I had this relationship with God where it was like, I'll live crazy, and then before I go to bed, in case I die in my sleep, I'm gonna ask for forgiveness. Because it was that Jesus he died on the cross for your sins. So as long as you ask for forgiveness, you're good. That was my level of faith at that time, or understanding of it. So I would live however, and then if anything scared me, if I was in a weird airplane ride, Lord, forgive me, I promise, whatever, just empty words. So I'm crying out, I don't know how long. I get up, I wipe my eyes, and he's sitting on a chair, like head down, arms on his knees. And we never spoke of that incident ever again. I don't think we said anything to each other. I think we just looked at each other and just walked back to the studio and continued working. But in my mind, I'm like, this is a real thing, that artists do this. This is apparently a real thing.